Hi, my name is Nabila Binti Mohammed Shahrudin. Me and my group members want to present our chosen job, which is bank customer service. As a bank customer service representative, the job duties can vary by employer and depend on whether the representative works with customers over the phone or face-to-face in a branch location. All representatives can expect to address inquiries regarding account types and banking products, review and clarify account charges, help banking customers who have been victims of fraud, theft, or identity theft, also assist customers with replacing lost or stolen credit or debit cards. Customer service representatives who work in a bank may also assist customers with determining whether they need to speak with the banker or the representative itself can help the customers select and fill out banking forms.
Next, my name is KIYASATINA HAKIM and I'll present to you two out of the big five models of personality, which are neuroticism and conscientiousness. Firstly, neuroticism involves instability and the tendency towards worry, anxiety, stress, and anger. While these emotions are often considered negative, they can also make for a more dynamic, emotive, and unfiltered personality. Other than that, those who score low on neuroticism are more likely to be calm, secure, and self-satisfied. They are less likely to be perceived as anxious or moody, hence they are more likely to have high self-esteem and remain resilient. This positive personality of neuroticism could work as a bank customer service. When you work as a bank customer service, your highly neurotic is always looking for competitive threats and is concerned with the well-being of its customers. It connects and communicates with its customers emotionally and relates to their worries and everyday stress. Branch design considers customer needs and may be more colorful. For example, when a customer is angry at Ahmad, he as a bank customer service handles it calmly and settles the problem confidently. Secondly, a person that is highly conscientious is organized and rarely makes mistakes. Everyday project is on schedule and the corporate culture is goal-oriented. Policies are followed strictly and for information is communicated clearly. Its design is structured and easy to navigate and the brand experience is efficient and straightforward but also feels less relaxed. Banking customer service should score high on conscientiousness because it can be described as organized, disciplined, detail-oriented, thoughtful, and careful. They also have good impulse control, which allows them to complete tasks and achieve goals. As a bank customer service, they should have this personality because it is very suitable with the job scope. For example, Amina usually works overtime until her task is complete because she is very focused with her task that is given to her.
Next, for the personality traits that would affect performance on this job are self-esteem, self-monitoring, and risk-taking. People who work in customer service department should have high self-esteem in order to have more self-confidence. This is because their job need more interactions with the customers. In order to serve the customers as best as they can, they need to have good opinions about themselves and also acknowledge their own value so that they gain more self-confidence. People who have low self-esteem tends to be shy and it's not suitable for this job. For self-monitoring, it is a trait that measures an individual's ability to adjust his or her behavior to external, situational factors. It is very suitable with this job as I mentioned before. Their job need more interaction with customers, so the person who work in this field needs to have the ability to control themselves. What they need to control is their behavior. If their behavior is kind of childish when they are with someone close to them, they need to show the opposite side of them when they are working, such as professionalism and matured. In other words, this type of individual will behave differently based on the needed requirement of environment. And the last personality trait is risk-taking. Not only managers have to take risks in their job, but people who work as customer service representative also have their own risk. Not all people have the ability to work in this field because they have to manage people's emotions while simultaneously have to manage their own emotions in order to serve the customers as best as they can. They need to be patient, communicate well, and even ignore their own feelings of tiredness. So, it is the risk that they need to take if they acknowledge that they are not a passionate person.
Hi, my name is MOHAMMAD ZAINUDDIN. So today I will present about the work values that job holder possesses based their position and the half-type values that being practiced in the organization. The meaning of terminal values in the goals that a person would like to achieve during their lifetime. This means a person want to live comfortably with their accomplishment that they have gained, such as happiness, self-respect, freedom, and family security, which they want to use at the end of their journey. Related to the job that we choose, which is a bank customer service, people or employee that work for this bank customer service want to accomplish a certain level of achievement for themselves and their family, such as a certain people want to gain a self-respect or social recognition from other people or from their boss during their lifetime. We can also take an example from the various cohort, which are the veterans or traditionalists and the Generation X group. The employee in the veterans cohort are more hardworking on their job, disciplined and loyal to their organization or company. But the employee in the Generation X will show a lack of loyalty to their organization, but they will also show a balance and have a global mindset, which help and good for the organization because they can gain a fresh idea from this employee. Related to the terminal values, these two groups have the same goal, which is they want to achieve a goal during their lifetime or during their work time. Other work values that the holder possesses based his position is the instrumental values, and the meaning of instrumental value is the mode of behavior in achieving terminal values, which means that it's about the behavior of person while achieving their terminal values or their objective. For example, someone who is looking to have a comfortable life must show the value of being ambitious or hardworking and must be effective and efficient in their works or tasks. Related to the job that we choose, which is a bank customer service, people or employee that work in that position want to achieve their goals such as a comfortable life, happiness, and self-respect. They must know how they can achieve those goals, which is they must be a hardworking employees and capable employees who are effective and efficient in doing their works or tasks, such as reviewing the account charges, helping customers who have a problem with their bank accounts, and promoting the bank product and services to the people. As we all know, a bank is an organization where people and businesses can invest or borrow money, change to the foreign currency, and it's the one example of institution that provide services to the customer or other businesses, such as offering finance to the businesses for investing or expanding, offering financial advice related to the financial services, such as insurance and keeping money in saving for the customer. Therefore, a person that works or in charge of the bank customer service take on a big responsibility in a bank, and this bank customer service also very concerned with the relationship with the customer. Therefore, the value dimension of the national culture that are being practiced in the organization that bank customer service work are nurturing of femininity. It is the placing a greater emphasis on the relationship and concern for others. In other words, these values are more concerning for others who are competing with a higher position or rewards. Related to the responsibility and duties of the bank customer service that directly interact with the customer in order to provide a good customer service, such as responding to the customer inquiries, existing customer in deposit and withdrawing cash, and existing banking customer who have been victim of fraud. We can see that they are being practiced this type of values, which put more focus on the relationship and concern for others rather than competing with others. However, this organization or bank does not forget about the competition, which is the values of achievement or masculinity. And the meaning of masculinity is the societal values are characterized by materialism and competition. In other words, this type of values is more concerned about the competition than concerned about others. We can conclude that this organization is a practicing nurturing of femininity rather than achievement or masculinity, because they are more concerned about and focused on the relationship with the customer than competing with each other. Other value dimension of national culture that are being practiced in the organization that bank customer service work is the collectivism. And the meaning of collectivism is a rigid social structure in which people expect others in their social group. In other words, this type of values prioritize the needs and goals of the group over individual needs. Related to the duties of the bank customer service that concern their customer more than themselves, we can see that this organization or bank is practicing a collectivism rather than individualism. This is because in a collectivist workplace culture, all decisions are made through the collaboration or group discussion because they are more focused on the organization goals and needs than individual needs. For example, in a bank, their responsibility include giving a good service to the customer, such as resolving complaints from the customer, checking account for customer, and reviewing the customer account. In giving a good services to the customer, they must work with each other and think about how to provide the best service and solve any problem that arise in the organization in giving the best services to the customer. We can conclude that this organization or bank is being practice a collectivism value rather than individualism value because they must work together in giving a best service to the customer.
Hi, my name is SYAWALIAH binti MOHAMMAD SALWAN. Before I proceed further, I want to define what is the attribution theory. According to Fiske and Taylor, attribution theory deals with how the social perceiver uses information to arrive at causal explanation for event. It examines what information is gathered and how it is combined to form a causal judgment. There are three types of individual behavior, which are distinctiveness, consistency, and consensus. Distinctiveness is the extent to which the person behaves in the same way in similar situations. For example, if Lily, a bank customer service worker, only complains about a software system in the office, her behavior is highly distinctiveness. If she complains in the office and outside the office, this distinctiveness is low, while the consistency is the extent to which the person behaves like this every time the situation occurs. For example, if Lily always complains about software system, the consistency is high. If Lily only complains once about the software system, the consistency is low. Lastly, consensus. Consensus is the extent to which other people behave in the same way in a similar situation. For example, if another worker in her office also complains about the software system, the consensus is high. If others do not complain except Lily, the consensus is low. Everyone tries to explain their impressions of the world around them. Perceptions can lead to errors, while a correct perception can help in decision making. There are several perceptual shortcuts that allow one to chiefly, but sometimes wrongly, assess someone else. Selective perception, the halo effect, contrast effects, projection, and stereotyping are all examples of perceptual shortcut. The halo effect is the tendency to judge others based on one quality or experience. For example, Ali has work experience in bank customer service. John has no work experience but has a good vibe, such as friendly, patient, and easily adaptable to work as a bank customer service that cannot be seen by others. Of course, it was Ali who got the job. Moreover, the effect of contrast occurs when people are judged in relation to the value of the person who came before them. If the previous person is better than the next person, there is a high probability that the previous person will get the job. Management cannot make judgments entirely based on their impressions. Managers must link a person's actions to a precise reason. The combination of decision-making criteria, perceptions, and the avoidance of biases and mistakes allows decision makers to solve issues appropriately.